Hi, I'm Lynn Bridgeford at Aether Bios Clinic and Yoga. I'm sitting here in my clinic reception area with my Christmas tree that I decorated with the help from a lovely friend from Steep Hill Gallery to help promote the local area and in a local church. So every year there's about 40 trees. It's quite magnificent, and all the light and the colour. So December is a bit of a crazy time in some parts of the world. In UK in particular, everybody's going crazy. There's big adverts about Christmas and what to spend and what to buy, and we have Black Friday, and there's a lot of wonderful things. There's festivities and parties, and the tendency can be to eat too much, drink too much, stay up too late, and that all has its toll on the body. So what can we do? It's very important to be healthy as we can. So if you're going out and you're going to eat, it's not necessary to eat absolutely everything on the menu. If you look at all the Christmas food, we have mince pies, we have Eccles cakes, we have all the lovely German cakes and the Italian cakes, we have turkey, we have Christmas pudding, we have nut roasts, and all of it to be eaten in one day. It's just not possible. So really what we're meant to do is have a little bit here and a little bit there and end up feeling good at the end of Christmas. So pace yourselves, eat what you want, have a few naughties. Just be aware that there's a 20-minute delay between your gut and your brain. So if your brain's saying, I want more food, just have a little pause, wait and see. Do you really want more food, or is it the brain saying, I have to eat a whole load because it's there? Because we don't need to. We can come through Christmas without gaining weight and without feeling like we've lost out. I love Christmas, I love the lights, I love the carols. I was brought up in a Christian tradition, and it reminds me of childhood and innocence and wonderful things. It's not always a wonderful event for many people. It can be a sad time if you've had something sad happen in the year, or if it is an anniversary. Our local church has what's called a blue Christmas service, and it's rather lovely because it's a service where you can go to celebrate Christmas and with the memory of people that you've lost in the year. So I think that's a rather lovely consideration of maybe not everybody being so happy. There are also many people who don't celebrate Christmas. Either they don't want to, they don't like it, it's not their religion, and I believe there are places where people can just ignore it. However, there are very few countries where you won't have the lights, the trees. And I think the true spirit of Christmas is in fellowship, in friendship, in gathering together, and in really enriching our lives and our relationships. And if that's not possible, we need to do some self-work to be the best we can be with the people we choose to spend our time with. So sometimes that may need a bit of reflection. Very often it may need breathing and tolerance, and always breathing. When something seems tricky, take a deep breath in, deep breath out. Think before you speak. Remember that you're with people and they want to enjoy and live, love and be happy as well. So what can we do about all the food and all the excesses? Well, number one is drink lots of water. So if you're having extra alcohol, you need to have extra water, so maybe alternate your drinks with water in between. Always make sure you have enough water after a night out or the next morning to help flush out your system. If your liver is a little strained from an unusual amount of festivities, it's possible to take some good remedies. Milk thistle is very good for the liver if you tolerate that. B vitamins. This time of year in the Northern Hemisphere, in winter, we don't have the sun, and even when we have our beautiful sunny mornings, we don't get vitamin D between 21st of March and 21st of September, 21st of March. So we need to supplement with extra vitamin D. It's our sunshine vitamin. It also helps, it's a bit more like a hormone than a vitamin. It helps us absorb the calcium, so it's good for our bones, it's good anti-cancer, it's good for the mood, it's good for our immune systems. So make sure you get your vitamin D throughout the winter. Keep yourselves healthy. If you are getting run down, you're more likely to get colds and flu, so do make sure you get enough rest. And you can also enhance your immune system with things like echinacea if you get a if you get a cold, or you can strengthen your system. Zinc is very important. We often don't get enough in our diet because the soil isn't as good as it used to be. And a very simple remedy is mushrooms, if you can tolerate them. I like reishi mushrooms or chaga mushroom, and you can get them in capsules or you can get them in powders. I have a lovely supplier where I get all my powders, Indian curry powders, nuts, seeds, rice, all the good things, coconut oil, and it's a loving, caring company. They don't have an online presence, but if you want to know where they are, just ask me. So, avoiding hangovers, make sure you've got your B vitamins, drink lots of water, pace yourselves, be kind to yourself, and be tolerant and kind to your family. So your gut, if you've overeaten and your gut's not happy, one tendency can be to think that it's a time to spoil yourself and have all the things that you don't normally have because they don't suit you. So just think carefully, because if you have an intolerance to a food and it's going to make you feel really bad, it's just not worth it. Find an alternative. And sometimes you can't help it because you're out and about. If you have gluten intolerance, it's very good to take some zinc, P5P, to help normalize the gut reaction. And there are some very good remedies that can help with restoring the gut, probiotics. We might need some alkalizer if we've had a bit too much acid food, and bicarbonate of soda, if you can tolerate the sodium, is a very good alkalizer, a little bit in water in your drink. Lemon is very good alkalizer, it's also good for the liver. So think of natural remedies. There's many, many things we can do. If you're feeling tired and achy after being out dancing all night, get yourself in a nice hot bath, big cup full of magnesium sulfate, that's Epsom salts. If you drink it, it's like having a dose of salt, so just lay in it, let your body absorb the magnesium. And if you like, you can also put a cupful of bicarb. It's very alkalizing. Probably be quite tiring and you want to just go and lay down afterwards. So that's just a few tips to help you get through the festive season. Be kind and loving to yourselves and those around you. Pace yourself, and please be realistic with your expectations. It's not necessary to spend money you don't have. The most important thing is to be together with yourself and with the people you love, and it's not about presents. So live, love, be happy. I look forward to seeing you next year, and thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe. If there's anything you want me to talk about or share with you, then please just message or subscribe. I'll just read a couple of testimonials I have here. This one is for yoga, and it's from Julia Francis in Crowborough. And she says, I've been coming to Lynn's yoga classes over 2 years and can absolutely recommend. Whatever level, Lynn will support and guide you along the way. The atmosphere is always friendly, welcoming and encouraging. Lynn is a very talented teacher who is passionate about yoga and very enthusiastic to share the wealth of her knowledge with students. I have noticed a very positive difference in my posture, strength and flexibility of my entire body. We are always happy to see new yogis in our class. Do come along. So thank you, Julia. And let's see if we can find one from a clinic testimonial. So that's Aether Bios Clinic, decorations by Steep Hill Galleries. This is from Rob Chapman. He says, I took my newborn son to see Lynn after a forceps delivery, and with a few minutes my wife and I realised the whole family needed to see her. Since then, I have lost count of the number of times she has fixed us, both emotionally and physically. Lynn is without doubt one of the most qualified practitioners I've ever known, incredibly experienced in several systems after dedicating her entire life to helping others. I wholeheartedly recommend anyone to visit Lynn. I always leave her practice feeling lighter, happier and generally better. I'm very blessed to be in a position to help wonderful people, my students, my patients and their families. and it is a joy to be able to share and help people. It's what I'm here to do. Thank you so much.